Hey everybody and welcome back. Today we're back in FS17. We're doing another tutorial video. So let's go ahead and jump in this truck. As you can see in the bottom right, this truck tops out at 38 miles an hour. We're going into that XML file today and I'm gonna show you how to raise that up to where it tops out even faster. Let's go ahead and drive this down the road, that way you can see that this truck only tops out at 38 miles an hour. Also, I'm going to be covering a couple of people's asked me when they slam on their brakes, the tires lock up and they don't want that. So I'm going to show you how to fix that, as well as when they take corners, the truck don't want to turn because it's sliding. I'm going to show you how to fix that. So as you can see, I'm topped out at 38 miles an hour. If I slam on my brakes, you can see my wheels don't lock up. So let's go ahead, let's jump out again, and I'm going to show you how to adjust all those in the XML file. So let's go ahead and jump out of here. Okay, jumped out of there. Let's go ahead and go to where our mods folder is. I've already unzipped my zip file. It's here just so I could do testing. So let's go ahead and open up this. Find your truck XML file and go ahead and open that with Notepad++ or Notepad if you have it. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and let's scroll down until you find the motor. This is what we're going to mess with right now. So go down to this line right here. As you can see, this is our horsepower for this motor setup. So we're going to go here. The torque scale, we're not going to mess with that. Just leave that alone. The minimum RPM, I'm going to change this because I don't want my truck idling at 300 RPM. I'm going to jump it up to about 800. Normally your RPM, just the idle speed, usually runs about 8 to 1,000 RPM just at idle. So I'm going to keep that like that. The max RPM, I want to jump this up to about 2,400. I don't want it too stupid. Let's go over here. The max backward speed, I like the backward speed of the truck, so I'm not going to mess with that. I don't like it really fast. I like it, you know, kind of slowish. The brake force, alright, this is what I was talking about, the brake force. Some people say some of their mods, when they hit the brakes, it just locks up. Lower this number here for your brake force. Lower it down, and then the low brake force scale, if that number's too high, lower it down. Just keep playing with these two numbers for your brakes if it's sliding to where you like it. Excuse me. The brake force speed limit, check this number. If it's way too high, go ahead and adjust that to where you want it at. The forward gear ratio, I don't think I'm going to mess with that number. That's the minimum. Here's the max. I'm not going to mess with those numbers. Scroll over here. The backwards gear ratio, I'm not going to mess with those numbers either. Now, we're going to get into our normal RPM, our torque. So let's go ahead and start. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to lower these down because I'm going to add 2 more in. Or I might add even more than that because I want my truck to accelerate at a certain level. So let's go ahead and jump here. For the first one, let's go ahead and bump this up to about 55. And then our torque, I'm going to bump this number to 8. I don't want the truck to be stupid at takeoff. I want it to take it off normal, not like a rocket. So we're going to do it that way. The second one, let's go ahead and jump this up to about 60. And then same as this, I'm probably going to put this at about 8. That way it's a steady from first, you know, second, whatever. The third one, let's go ahead and jump it up to about 72. That'll work. The torque, let's go ahead and jump this to about, let's go ahead and put it at 1. The same with the fourth one. I'm going to raise this number to about 4. I don't want to go up too high. Let's go ahead and jump it to 5. And then the torque scale, we'll leave it at 1. This one here, let's go ahead and jump this one. Well, you know, we could leave that one there. It's a pretty good distance between this one and this one. The torque scale, let's go ahead and change this to 1.25. That'd be good. It's not a whole lot from this, but it'll do. This one here, we'll go ahead and jump it to about 90. Let's do 95 and jump the torque scale up to 1.35. Then what we're going to do, let's go ahead and copy. I'm going to copy 3 of these. And I'm going to go underneath and I'm going to just paste them in. So I'm going to separate these, that way I don't get them mixed up. Now we're going to go, we just done the 95 and the 1.35. Let's go down at this one and let's just throw in a 1. And then the torque, let's go ahead and change that up to, let's see, let's go 1.6 maybe, 1.6, which that's a pretty good jump from, you know, the 3 to a 6, but that's fine. The next one, let's go ahead and jump to 1.5. I'll be happy with that. And let's jump this to a 2. The next one down, let's go ahead and jump to a 2. Let's grab our torque and let's do 2.5. And then I want to add one more. Copy. I'm going to paste that down there. Let's go ahead and move this back up. Okay, this last one here, I'm going to do a 0.8, and then the torque, I'm going to move it to a 3. Now we're done with that right there. So let's go ahead and let's save this out. Okay, we saved that out. So our XML file saved. Let's jump in the game and see what our speed is at now. Now there's going to be a lot of probably jumping back and forth for you until you get the speed that you want, but that's the numbers that you're going to want to adjust to get your speed out of your truck. So let's go ahead and let's get some money here. Let's go into our trucks and find our truck that we were just playing with. As you can see, it's 42 miles an hour now. Let's go ahead and buy it. Jump in it. And let's see how it drives. Don't take off stupid fast, but you can see that it's picking up pretty good. And then we hit 41 miles an hour. Go ahead and get it on the road to see if we can't hit 42 like it says it. Okay, so it's not at 42 miles an hour, it's stuck at 41, which is a lot better than, you know, the 38. So we'd have to go in and we'd have to boost those numbers up even more, or even add in an extra one or something. So let's go ahead and let's jump back in here and play with it. Let's go 17 mods, find my truck. We're gonna open that back up in Notepad. We're gonna scroll down. Let's see. Let's go ahead and scroll this down. Let's add 2 more in here. Copy. Paste. And let's play with this. Let's go ahead. Let's cut this at 3. And then stick this at 3.5. And let's go ahead and 3.2 with 3. Let's say 8. We'll leave it at that. So we added in these two, so it jumps up even more. Go ahead and line that up. Also, we could come back in here and we could play with these too. So up here, for the forward gear ratio, I could stick this, let's see, let's drop this down to 7, and for the max, we'll leave that there. I'm just going to leave it like that. Also, up here in the wheels, when you're taking corners and the truck slides, it won't turn right, whatever, just find anywhere in here. As you can see, I got this right here, friction scale is set to 2. This right here will make your truck where the wheels will stick to the ground and not slide all over the place. So what I'll do is I'll copy this down in the description below. You'll be able to just copy it and paste it wherever in your wheel section. Be sure to do it on every wheel or it won't work. So as you can see, my wheels, this is my wheel setup. You can find anywhere in here. You can stick it here if you want to. Just go ahead and put a space, go back, and stick it right there if you want it. That'd be fine. I already went over the brake force. Change that so when you hit your brakes down here, I want to do something different because this truck has different engine size. It says right here, the horsepower. And it changes the skin of the truck. So I'm going to mess with the flames. And I'm just going to put, let's say, ATF custom with flames. And then I'm going to change this to about 1200 horsepower. And right here, you got your torque scale. Up here, this is the stock torque scale, 2.42. So what I want to do is I want to go down here and I'm going to just go ahead and put 3.9 and see what that does. So let's go ahead and save this out, see if our truck's even faster than what it actually is. Jump back in here in the game and we're going to test this out. Now I could cut these videos where you don't have to sit here and watch me do this, but I feel like if I cut the videos, y'all guys, I think that I'm going in and changing something. So I'm just going to keep the video going while I'm doing this. That way y'all can see everything. So if y'all have trouble, y'all know that I'm not changing anything. So let's go ahead and jump back in here. Find our truck. As you can see, the stock truck now tops out at 80 miles an hour. Let's go over. This is the one that I just messed with, ATF custom with flames. As you can see, the horsepower did jump, but my truck did not. The speed did not change whatsoever. So I'll have to go in and look at that. But we'll go ahead and we'll buy it and we'll test out and show that the truck actually does 80 miles an hour. Go ahead and jump in this guy. Just take off. And as you can see, the truck, yeah, it does go fast, but you can see that it don't just launch. It's because the other ones, crap, like a drive. But it's because I didn't take a big jump between my torque scales. That's why the truck takes off at a certain pace, which is what you want. So be sure to add in more of those lines if you want your truck to accelerate like it's supposed to. So as you can see, we're at 80 miles an hour. That's exactly what we wanted. Sorry about that, guys. For some reason my OBS just decided to quit recording. But anyways, guys, if this video helped y'all out, be sure to hit that like button, share it. Maybe I could help somebody else out. And be sure to subscribe for more tutorials. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.